I like all women. Sir.
Like all women.
Hey, pull your mic back.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is better.
Yeah, see, you don't gotta lean up like you was doing.
Oh, okay.
So you can just sit and chill. I gotta teach you mic etiquette. Y'all ain't gonna lie, this hurt.
What?
This hurt.
Oh, crossing your legs?
It did. I don't think I'm flexible enough.
Yeah, no, you struggling because you're holding your foot. It's supposed to just be like, well, I can't put my feet in the,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start sitting like this when I get the new setup.
This is how you're gonna sit? This is a cute vibe.
I'm about to say, so what? It's a vibe. What's a vibe?
What's a vibe?
What's your definition of a vibe?
A vibe is like what am I trying to say? Like a vibe is something opposite that makes your life strenuous. So like work is not a vibe, but getting home is a vibe. See how it's opposite? The atmosphere is opposite.
But work can be a vibe though.
No.
If you like your job, work can be a vibe.
Even if you like
vibe.
your job, it's not a vibe. So it's like the opposite of what a strenuous vibe would be. So like driving without traffic is a vibe, but being in traffic, not a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like opposite.
You a traffic guru.
Yes, I am. I hate traffic. I have the worst road rage.
Are you one of those that got the road rage?
I do.
You're a road rager.
I'm one of those like.
You beep the horn excessively?
I don't beat the horn excessively, but I will stare at you. Like.
Pull up next to you and look at you.
And look. And I hope you make even though I know you won't make eye contact with me, I'm hoping you do.
And then what? People got road rage out here. Like it's some wild people out here. So I don't beat my horn no more.
No, I do beat my horn, but
I do beat my horn.
I beat my horn, but I will pull up next to you and I'll do that. You know, look on it like
little Kermit.
Like, and they be like, and I'm like, yeah, I know you fucked up. Cause I need to see who you are.
Why?
Like,
and then what?
It completes.
I never understood that though. We pull up next to the person, we grill them, and then what? Like I
it's satisfying. Like
how?
I knew you was dumb. You look dumb. You look dumb, and I knew you was dumb.
So that's a good feeling.
Yes.
That's satisfying. That's the satisfying feeling. That's the vibe.
You're dumb. And then that's it. If I can't look at the person, it's like left ...
But sometimes it's an accident, and I'm embarrassed to look at you because I messed up and I should have knew better.
No, because some people mess up and they'll do like the wave, like you like, oh, and I'd be like, it's okay because you acknowledge.
I feel like that's like the fuck you wave.
No.
Sometimes I feel like that's like the fake courtesy wave. It's not really like
no.
Like I'm cutting you off and I'm just giving you this, whatever.
No, that's like a forgive me wave because I do that too. Like if I know I'm about to cut you off and it's about to be bad, I stick my hand in the window like, oh, I'm sorry.
You don't get an eye. You give eye contact.
With what?
When you waving at them when they let you through.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Oh, you know my biggest pet peeve when I'm driving when people like look when I already let like 4 cars get in front of me and people just keep going and
I don't like people like you.
I'm like after a while I'm like all right like and then the person's like please like somebody will literally look at me and be like please I'd be like no.
So you will let 4 cars go.
4 is excessive. I was
say
2.
on a good day how many you let?
2.
2 cars.
But then some people just keep going and you're like what? Like,
no. That's when I pull up. I'm pulling up. I'm inching up now because now it's like hold on because y'all. I gave you an inch and you took a mile.
Yeah, it's like they just keep going and going. I'm like, nah, that's not how that works. But I hate traffic. Traffic is not a vibe. Call this not a vibe.
Not a vibe. Oh, I like that. That's not a vibe. That's what we're gonna talk about. Was not a vibe.
Okay.
But what is a vibe? Is we back with another episode.
That's a vibe.
Of the FTE podcast. You got your host, Cool Dex, Smoothie Dex, Driver Dex, International Dex, Grooving Dex, and the New Environment Dex.
Okay, and you got your co-host.
Oh my God, She couldn't wait. She was literally sitting there the whole time.
Microbiologist Danny, smart Danny, brown Danny, summer Danny, May
Nah, that's still a
Danny,
person.
Rottweiler Danny,
Lily.
mommy Danny. Lily's not paying attention.
She not. That's the dog. If I hear somebody bark, it's Lily.
Yes, that's my baby.
For the visual people, if you see a head pop up on the screen, it's Lily.
Yeah, right now she's chill. She's sleeping, I think. But yeah, those are all my. Oh, ice cream Danny.
Oh,
Workout Danny. We just like naming adjectives that we like to do. Napping Danny.
Hey y'all, all my core supporters, y'all see how she just tore up my intro? She basically just said all my things are something that I do. Like, you broke down my intro.
Oh, was for you like a secret?
She gave it up, y'all.
I gave away
After
the
115 episodes of Really.
I gave away the sauce.
She gave away the secret Krabby Patty sauce.
Oh, damn, Frasier.
But
Can I get?
yeah, I was about to say, go ahead.
So my name is Danielle. At me, put my thing at the bottom.
I probably won't do it, but yeah.
At me, you see, you got to put it in between the fingers. At me,
Probably won't do it.
Danny Marie Fit, and then I don't know my other one.
Danny Marie.
Oh, Danny Marie. I am 30 years old. I was born May 27th. I'm a Gemini. My moon is in, I don't know.
I was about to say, she is lying to y'all right now. She do not know none of that
My
stuff.
headphones keep falling backwards.
Got a big head.
I do. Sorry, I'm messing up. This is not a vibe.
No, you said not a vibe.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just a regular person. I don't really have any talents.
You know what's so funny?
What?
I did not ask her nothing, y'all. Like, she just started giving all of that stuff on her own. I literally did not ask her a question.
I'm a fan. Can I say that I'm a fan of your show?
Are you?
Yes, I I thoroughly enjoy it. So I was just giving off the vibes that, usually happen. But yeah, I'm just a regular person.
No, she not. So how is it being a microbiologist? What's some of the ups and downs, and what is that for people that don't know?
Microbiologists are scientists that study microorganisms, so your bacteria, your viruses, your fungi, your yeast, stuff like that. But I'm more in the pharma department, and
What's the difference?
Because it's not experimental. Like, I'm not doing R&D. I'm not research and development.
I was about to say, what's R&D? you gotta
I'm not doing that.
Down.
I'm doing testing on pharmaceutical products.
Such as?
I can't give away my stuff.
All right, so use your imagination.
Okay, so let's say cereal. After cereal is made, everything has rules and regulations when you consume it. If it doesn't, then that's a problem. But everything has rules and regulations, and I make sure that cereal is within the rules and regulations.
Like, as in, make sure it's clean.
To some degree, because some things can be dirty. So there's like limits. So. I mean, okay, so basically
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so like injectables, those have to be obviously super clean. Like, that's just a given. But like, you're allowed some bacteria in certain things,
to an extent.
Like, to an extent, yes. Not like crazy high, but
because everything has like bacteria
and everything is not perfect. So unless it's unless it's directly like it's not going in your bloodstream or whatever the case may be, then it doesn't need to be like clean per se, but there is guidelines that everybody has to follow. Anything that anybody consumes, they have to follow the guidelines.
So even these people that are like making home platters and stuff,
no,
they gotta follow guidelines.
home platters. What do you
And they
mean home platters?
selling them to people.
No, there's no rules and guidelines.
But they should be following rules and guidelines.
I mean, they should be following safety, like wearing gloves. But I'm talking about like manufacturing.
Nah, no.
Home platters.
I was trying to go for those people. But what's some of the hardest things you experienced with that? Your job.
I would have to say validating myself, if that makes sense. Because, you know, when you first come into it, first I didn't even know this is what I wanted to do. I thought I was going to go to school to be a doctor, whatever the case may be, but this is what I ended up in my plate. But it's just, you know, gaining that experience and validating and proving yourself to others that, like, you are smart and you have the background and understanding to move up. Because, you know, a lot of people get chosen based off of favoritism and not knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta like speak to the right people, prove yourself. So that is the most challenging thing. Like, you can't just be in the background, because if you're in the background, you will not excel.
So you gotta put yourself forward. How do you put yourself forward in these environments? Because the average person doesn't work in this field. So like,
I would say, and you can put yourself forward by taking the initiative to like learn more than what's required of your job. I know people are like, oh no, you know, that's not in my job description. But if you want to gain that higher level, then you gotta kind of put yourself in those environments. So like, for example, if my boss was like, oh, you know, I'm about to join this meeting regarding this, like, hey, can I sit in on the meeting? Or start giving suggestions. Even if it's like the smallest suggestion, start giving suggestions, like, to show that you're interested in your lab or your facility, like, you know.
Oh, how important is cleanliness?
Oh, extremely important.
Like, how do you go about cleaning said lab?
Cleaning my said lab, I use IPA, so alcohol, 70%, spore cleaner, and you want to clean in a left to right motion, slightly wiping over the previous
Master Miyagi.
yeah line.
But all right, so what else you got to do to keep up to that cleanliness, that standard?
You know, you gotta have your PPE, so personal protective equipment, wear your lab coat, gloves, sleeves for your gloves, your hairnet if it requires, constantly wash your hands. Constantly spray your hands with alcohol.
What does the lab coat do? Do they really do, like, is it just the aesthetic?
No, because there'll be something like I'll like spill stuff on me and I'm like, oh, thank God I have my lab coat on.
Why? Like, is it because
you don't want to ruin your personal clothes?
I thought something was gonna like burn through.
No. Usually nothing is like ever.
That's like chemistry if something like.
It's so funny. Something actually spilled on me in the chemistry lab when I was in there, and I like freaked out. And I'm looking, because every chemical has it's like a hazard label that tells you like the flammability, how corrosive it is, stuff like that.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's a 3. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, I forgot. So I went to the chemist and I'm like, Lily's like, shut up. I went to the chemist and I was like, am I okay? And he was like, yeah, you're fine.
Y'all got those like eye wash stations? No, I'm saying, like, are they in buildings? Like, that's like a thing?
Yeah,
like
yeah. At my old job, we did have them, but not this place.
I was so glad, because I always seen them in like the science lab in high school.
Really?
I was like,
they're supposed to be like maintenance, but I don't think we ever made.
I don't think we do, because we never use them.
You're supposed to,
But I don't even think, did we use anything in high school that would require us to have to use that?
No, but it's like a safety precaution. Like, I'm not supposed to wear like contacts and stuff like that either. Safety
Oh, it's
glasses.
even stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? Or you gotta wear them big joints.
Yes, I wear like sometimes I do. I'm supposed to all the time, but depending on what I'm doing.
What's the funnest part?
The funnest part is it's the conversations, to be honest. Because like when somebody asks, like somebody out of the lab comes and goes, I got a question about blah blah blah, and I'll explain it, like, you know. this requires this and this and that. And they're like, what? And I'm like, okay. So basically, and I have to like dumb it down. I know it's like the conversation to like dumb down.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Tell it though.
Because they're just looking at me like, what are you saying? And I'm like,
but aren't y'all all?
No, because like some people outside of the lab, they don't know anything that I do.
Oh, you saying like just a regular person?
Yeah. So
I'm saying what's fun about the actual doing the job?
What is fun about it?
Yeah. Got to be an upside. Like what's
that is the upside.
I'm saying outside of talking to the people, like when you're physically in the lab doing something, like what's like?
Oh, getting it right. If I'm doing something and I complete it through without error, that's fun. Is
it easy to find an error, or do errors happen a lot?
No, there's like procedures, so there would be no room for error.
Oh, y'all thought deep.
What do you mean? That's required.
Like, no. I'm just saying, like, to have these extra precautions put in place to make sure that this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect that.
Yeah. Like everything has to be written and followed step by step.
So it's safe to say, y'all, work is a vibe. Work.
It depends. Sometimes it's not a vibe. Just work in general is not a vibe. I think work would be a vibe if they paid me to go to work. If they paid me for
for travel, you want to get paid for travel.
Yes, that is a vibe. Because you gotta think.
Some people do get paid for travel.
But
not to a stationary job. Like if you have a stationary job, you're not gonna get paid for travel. There she go.
She's sleeping. I think she's barking in her sleep.
Oh, you're not gonna get paid to travel at a place that's like in the said spot, versus if your job requires you to travel, then I feel like you'll get paid for that.
I think I should be paid to go to said spot.
Well, how many hours do you think we should work a week then?
Realistically,
like really realistically, not like.
I would say 32 hours.
32. Why? I don't feel like that'll make a difference because we're still complaining about 32 hours.
But I feel like it should be like, what is it? 4 days on, 3 days off, like a nurse.
Oh, I love that schedule when I was during COVID. Got chills thinking about it.
What?
4 days on,
3 days off.
3 days off.
Yeah.
Like that was
your schedule. So what do you do for a living?
No, this ain't about me.
Oh.
This is not about.
This is strictly about c'est moi. Okay, so yeah, but it would be a vibe if they like had me travel there.
Would you do a traveling job?
No.
Why?
I don't like to travel. I would do like a home job.
That's the new wave now.
Stay at home.
Like hybrid jobs are the new wave.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everybody wants a hybrid job, and I feel like most jobs can be hybrid, and they'll thrive better because they're cutting that cost of renting a building, and that's like a whole bill in itself. So you're saving so much money doing that,
and then you can pay me that difference of what I'm.
Oh yeah, they can definitely dispense more money, but no, some jobs are not. Yeah. They're not.
I wouldn't do a travel job because I'm a mom, so.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Be like, yeah, I miss my baby.
I'd be like, I miss my baby. Oh my God. I gotta go home. Hey, they were like, no, we got meeting tomorrow.
You can't leave.
Hey. I set it off. Start eating people like, I'm just kidding. That's not funny.
Gotta be nice.
I know. Sorry.
Oh,
Put disclaimer. Put censored over my mouth.
How do you feel about people putting out things and they don't have the consent? That's like my biggest fear. Like I swear, that's my biggest fear is being out in public.
What is up with that? Like everybody keeps doing. They be like, "Give me your top 5." I'd be like, "No."
Now the worst ones be the diamond testers. Is when they pull out the diamond testers and they test the girl ring.
Like this is fake.
Hey yo, there's a lot of them dudes that got exposed. There was the kids did it to the teacher one time. it's like that's just her name, Miss Williams. Miss Williams, let me test your ring. She's like, oh no, my ring legit. My husband ain't play about this thing. He went and got the real thing.
Her husband did play about this.
They tested it. I think like 2 red lines. I think it's like yellow,
It's like a traffic.
It's like an orange, yellow, red, and green. I don't know, something like that. But it just hit like the first 2 bars. Then
That's so embarrassing.
Part 2 was her calling her husband like, so you said this ring was real. was real. Oh, but nah, that's my biggest fear.
I don't ever want that to happen. Or they're like, what are you listening to? I'm like, nothing. You just run away.
Oh yeah, no. But the thing is though, like, I think more people are just so comfortable with sticking a camera and a microphone in somebody's face.
Yeah, everybody wants content. I actually saw this really crazy post about this girl. She was at the mall and she was doing like stick the mic in people's face. But she told the girl beforehand, she was like, say you're gonna keep the donuts. And like basically trying to set her up
for the skit.
Yes.
Oh man, these skits be pre-planned.
But she was like bigger. She was like chubbier. So it was like a whole like joke of like setting her up to make it seem like she was gonna eat the donuts and not give it away. But I'm just like, that's what y'all are doing for content. You are setting people up for content.
I think once we've realized that a lot of these skits are staged, it took the authenticity out of it, and it just shows you that people just want money. Like
people just want views. Like it's just like everything.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even care about the money.
People just want to be a vibe for a day, like 24
It's
hours.
not a vibe, bro.
It's not a vibe.
It's not.
Everything doesn't have to be content, guys.
But it does though, because the reason why I would say it does have to be content is because if you want to make money, that's what you need to do. You need to have content. You need to have something. You need to be doing something. But
everybody can't be a content creator.
Yeah, it go back to the conversation. Like everybody can't be a boss. We need some workers. So if everybody's making content,
then who's gonna be the viewers? I mean, wait, can content just...
But we're not really viewing it because
everybody's making content.
I'm too busy making my own stuff, and when I do get to view it, I'm only looking at it for the aesthetics, the fuck ups, and
no, because you dropped your mic like super low as you just got into it and just dropped it. And I'm like, why my mic not drop? I'm trying to get into it like, yeah, because
oh, I should have put my leg up.
See?
Lily, put that fucking leg down.
Like the hip of this leg.
She like, y'all usually sleep by now.
I know, right?
She's like, I'm not liking this. Right.
But yeah, not everybody's a content creator and making content.
I feel like the reason why we're not upset with these people, I feel like sometimes it's just poor taste of what these people do. Like the things that sometimes these people ask, I'm just like.
But and also the content isn't even like valid, because I was strolling on my For You page and I was looking at
TikTok.
stuff about don't tell it
on TikTok.
Saying that, I heard from TikTok is like a new thing.
Yeah, that is the thing. We're gonna get into that, but go ahead.
Yeah, I saw my For You page on TikTok about LLCs, and the guy was completely incorrect. So, and not only are they just putting out content, but putting out incorrect content.
Yes.
So that's the most frustrating.
So what was the situation with that?
So, it was obviously on my page, and it was saying that everyone should have an LLC, because if you have an LLC, you can write things off. Like you can write off your clothing, you can write off, I don't know, the equipment, you can write off basically anything. You can write off the travel to said business and everything like that. So I'm like, wait, I should have an LLC. So, I want to write stuff off. So I had to phone a friend and ask, is this true?
LLC.
And my said friend was like, no, it's not true. You need to look in the comments. Everybody comes like, this is not right. Don't listen to him. And he said, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not listen. Go talk to your financial advisor. So I'm like, what is the point of putting that out if you know it's not correct?
Because, like you said, people want clicks and views and want content. But the message that he's pushing to people is that get an LLC so you can write things off.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of the conversation that they clipped up, that he edited or had someone else edit it and watched it back and said, "This is it. I'm going to post this."
Yes. So I'm like, you're misforming people. I think that's the worst part about it. Misinformation.
Misinformation, yeah.
Of content.
Misinform was good, but misinformation. Yeah.
So if you are gonna put content out, try to be as accurate as possible.
No.
As far as information. Why?
No, because I don't want to be accurate. I just want views and clicks. I don't need my information to be accurate. And if you do fact check me, I'm just going to make another video to tell you why I don't care about the things that you just said to me, and I'm going to get money off of that. Like, so you see, so it's this weird cycle of when you correct somebody, it doesn't matter.
So so eventually, if that's the case, if everybody, I'm like doing a lot of waving, I don't even know if that's correct. If everybody is putting out misinformation, right? And if I'm a viewer and I choose to listen that said information, then I'm gonna keep spreading more information. So now it's like, you ever play the telephone game? It's gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah. The story never stayed the same.
Yeah. So the information is gonna get worse and worse and worse, and then you never know. I might have the power or whatever the resources to write a book about that said misinformation, and boom, that's how history is made incorrectly.
I wish I had my other computer hooked up. I would have put the I'm gonna have to add the air
myself
horn.
a round of applause.
I'm about to add the air horn in there. Look at you cooking, James Hart cooking. Whip the wrist. Whip the wrist.
We still Millie Rock? No. Okay, sorry.
Hey,
they do this thing now.
I hate the rocking the hips. That
stomach thing.
That trend. What why do you think? I want to say, why do you think things right now are fading so fast, i.e. trends? Because you just said like the rocking the hips thing, like.
Because things are put out every day. New things are put out every day. We don't stay on things too long. Something else is always happening. So we get lost in the sauce and we can't stay focused.
You a trendy person?
I try to be, but it's just like I have too much stuff to do to keep top of trends. I don't want to be that person that fades behind trends eventually. I'm gonna be like, what do people do? And blah blah blah. So I try to, but y'all be putting out stuff too fast.
You getting old.
I know.
Somebody said that to me. I was like, I hate when people say, oh man, like, you ain't got no motion. It's too much motion. They was like, yo, bro, maybe you getting old. I was like, shut up.
Maybe I am getting old.
I don't like to claim that. 30 not old.
30 is not old, but we're just wiser.
I feel like, yeah, we understand things differently.
And I'm tired a lot more.
That's a personal thing.
No, you're tired too. You just pretend to be not tired.
No, I be up. I be good.
No, you don't.
I be good.
You don't. No,
I be good. It's just this one that wakes me up.
No.
At nighttime.
No.
Like, but I be good.
Pretender.
Like I get about like 6 hours of sleep.
I get 8+. And I'm still tired. You know how I knew I was old? I took a banging nap today during lunch.
Yo, those naps
be saved lives.
Naps save lives.
I pull up to a remote on my lunch break. I pull up to a
remote location.
I lock the door.
Old vibes.
I lock the door. I put my seat back. I turn to my side, and I'm gone.
You open the sunroof?
Depends. Like, I might crack it.
Just to get a little breeze in.
Before, I used to have a blanket in my car.
Hey, yo, no. That's top level napper status.
No, I used to have a blanket.
He was a serial napper.
I used to get, it was a brown, thanks mom, shout out to you, holding it down. She gave me a blanket and she put it in my car. She said, just
Not that little throw blanket.
it's just an emergency, whatever the case may be, because I had a bad experience. I got stuck in a snowstorm with my daughter, so
Lord.
she gave me a blanket, and I
The emergency kit.
I took it out. I'd be like, oh man, and then. Whew, look at me. I'm getting happy just thinking about sleeping.
Hey, like, everybody listen to this episode like, boy, I'm about to take a nap after this. Hey, after I listen to this, I'm about to pause this part right here and take a nap.
Take a nap. You will feel so... And some people are like, oh, I can't take a nap. I mean, that's you.
But I feel like we, like, taking a nap, like, you need, like, a 30-minute reset. Like, it's safe to say that as you... Don't look at me like that.
30 minutes? I be taking 2 hours.
Nah, I'll be at work taking like an hour.
Well, I was listening to TikTok.
TikTok said
that you can't take more than like a 90-minute nap. Because your sleep cycle, like you get deeper into your sleep.
No, I heard 15 minute. Like I heard 15-minute intervals of like sleep is good enough.
First of all, it takes me 15 minutes to fall asleep.
Yeah, you be jealous. You be like, how you fall asleep so fast? Like,
yeah, I'm like,
just tired.
No, I have to get comfy, or I gotta be emotion like a baby in the car.
Nah, it's the best when it's especially it's getting more cold out now, and where you can just rub your feet together in the bed. Oh,
ooh, and
man.
all the pillows be cold. Ooh.
And then when you gotta flip it over to get the other cool side. Ooh, why is that? Why is the pillow always cooler on the other side?
I don't know.
It's cooler than the other side of the pillow. Yo, we sound mad old and tired right now. But there's mad people that's listening to this that's relating to this right now. So I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear you say that. I don't want to hear sleep. Everybody likes to sleep.
Everybody like to take a nap. Especially as you get older. I hate to say it, but as you get older, yes, you naturally do get more tired. So a lot of people do take, like, somebody has said something. They was like,
people say Viagra. I'm like, what does that have to do with nap?
No. Somebody has said, they was like, yo, you know you getting old when you talk to your friends about healthy shit. Like, yo, you taking vitamins? Like, yeah, me too, man. What kind of vitamins you taking? What kind of water you drinking? It's just like, yo. Nah, for real, I can't debate because 5 years ago I was not talking to my friends about nothing healthy.
No,
at all.
Or like being healthy. It was about what you about to do later.
Exactly.
I be having like I got a plan going out or staying up late. You can't just say like that day of like, oh, you trying to do something later. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
you gotta
like,
give me 24-hour notice. I can prep mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, that too, because I realized that some days if I know like something is going to be later in the night, like if I'm about to chill, oh, shout out to WAP.
I'm taking your spot, my guy. You just got fired. You were in breach of your contract. You are fired.
And she come like Joe.
You are fired.
You are breaching your contract. He not here right now.
No, you're out of here.
Nobody ain't telling him the memo.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Mom. You're a good co-host.
What was I saying? I don't know what was I saying. What was I saying? You gotta bring me back. I was saying something as far.
I'm not your co-host, WAP. I'm supposed to bring you back.
You are in breach of your contract.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about it's funny because when everybody's listening right now, they're like, yo, you was talking about this. Like you was saying that. You were saying this. I was saying that I take naps, something with vitamins. Lily like what? Well, I take kibbles.
I can't remember. Anyway, I don't know. It's late.
It's gone.
The
thought is gone.
It's
Lily,
gone.
come here. Lily, come here. Make a grand entrance. Come here.
They can't see her.
Yeah, come here. Come here. No, pick your head up. Pick your head up. Good girl. There you go.
Oh, they can see her. That's my puppy baby.
Yo, she look mad tired. See,
she
them
is.
naps.
See, she's taking a nap.
She's like, y'all mess me up. No. You need to stay up because you like a baby. Because she's gonna be up by like 3 a.m.
trying to play.
Trying to play like what y'all trying to get into.
She's like, what you trying to play?
Hey, she's like, you just started. So, But my last thing to you.
Oh my, it's over?
Oh no, what else you got? You got another topic?
No.
New topic of discussion?
No.
What's up? What you got for me?
So.
Go ahead. Ask me. I'll answer a question for the people.
Oh, wow. Okay. Dang, I wish I could have like live audience call in and I can ask you a question. My question for you is, do you like
Scooter?
Oh,
Yeah.
do you like what do you like to do for fun
What I like to do for fun
besides podcasting? Oh, sorry.
I can't say podcasting.
No,
What I like to do for fun.
that's hard.
You know what's crazy? I have this thought like every couple months where I look up and I be like, yo, I don't have any hobbies outside of this.
But this is your hobby, though. Is it a hobby or like your job?
Is it? I would say it's like a fun. It's something I enjoy doing, so I don't call it work. I say it's more fun, and because a hobby is something that's like passing time. That's like, I would say like something that passes time, that like clears your mind. So I would say slightly a hobby, maybe.
She is going to town on your hand.
People on video could be looking like, yo, hey, yo.
She licking your hand crazy. Yeah, I would say like working out is a hobby.
That's a hobby
of
for
mine,
you. Yeah.
But it's like I don't consider it a hobby because I've been doing it for so long. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I want to do something else too, but
What?
not enough hours in a day.
What pushes you to work out?
Honestly, it's just a goal. It's like a more like a personal goal. Like if I can work out today, it's a positive check. You got to see what you're getting. She's like, come here, Lily.
She's trying to bully her way in.
She's like, I'll just go over here. It's like a personal check off my list that I completed working out. So it's a personal.
Because it make you feel good.
Yes. If I don't work out, I feel like
See, a lot of people say that like it's the me. It was the one me there is like, yo, I want whatever those people got that wake up at 4 a.m. to run.
Oh yeah, I wake up at 4:30 to work out.
And sometimes you work out twice a day.
Yes.
Serial killer.
Serial killer. That's not funny. Serial killing is a thing.
It is.
It's a scary thing.
It is.
I just need all my females and men to be safe out here.
Yo, right. So one time we was in what's the park in New York?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh,
we was the
Central Park.
Central Park. We was in Central Park, and we see this like crime scene tape around the park. It was like a section of the park. Excuse me. So I'm like, damn, what happened over there? So I'm not gonna tell you what the crime was, but it was the situation how it happened where we ended up on camera because we was just walking, minding our business, and it go with, yo, he just stuck the microphone in our face.
Yes, he did. But I was like honored. I think because it was like a news crew. I was like, oh my god.
But it was like we was off guard.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like something that like they said, hey, do you guys want to talk about this? They said, hey, did you see what was going on? And we're like, yeah. So then he's like, yeah. So how do you feel?
Yeah.
And then what are your names? I'm like
I was like, oh my god. What
hey,
the heck?
I'm like, I don't like getting caught off guard like that. And I wanted to take a nap at that time because I was tired.
Yeah,
See, nap time.
Nap time
say no.
is the best time.
Yeah.
Can you like cut this and like make it your intro? I'm just kidding.
She tired, y'all. So look, on that note, this was a good episode.
Yo, follow me out here. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go
Do
ahead.
your thing. No,
Go ahead.
because
Do
you're
your
about to.
outro.
No, this is your thing. I'm only here as a guest. Hello. She said, "You better play with me with this toy."
Hey, look, wait. Stop. Good girl. Go over there. All right. We told y'all we had a third guest this episode, Lily. She up and active now, but she took her nap. But on that note, this was a good episode. I appreciate you for coming through. Now you can tell everybody where to follow you.
Don't follow me.
If you don't want to.
No. I had a fun time. You think you'll have me back?
Yeah.
For real? Like and comment if you want me to be back more often.
So we're gonna do a poll.
Yeah. Not against WAP though, because WAP I'm gonna win. But yo, I'm tired. I gotta go.
Hey yo, on that note, we out.